G'day, Professor Joseph Drew. Very brief video to tell you about your opportunity to listen to one of the best in his field in the nation on a topic that every local government needs to know about. Stay tuned. I'll tell you who and I'll tell you how. So the speaker that we'll have at the next Centre for Rural Local Government is Barrister Peter King. One of the legends in this country and an absolute top bloke. I first met him during the amalgamation wars in 2015, and he successfully defended a number of rural local governments against the state government policy, which we now all know was a disaster. Look, I've been, for my sins, in a lot of different courts as an expert witness, never in trouble. As an expert witness, I've gone from district courts, land and environment courts, all the way up to the Supreme Court. And I've worked with a lot of black barristers, and Peter is by far the best. He explains things really clearly. He knows what you need to know, and in his talk, he'll ensure that you know what you need to know also. So Peter will be speaking at the next Centre for Rural Local Government event. These are the bi-monthly webinars where we get key speakers, the best in their field, to come and talk to you and give you information for free. And this next talk will happen on Wednesday the 13th of this month, next Wednesday. And unlike our previous ones, this one will be occurring at 3 p.m. instead of 2 p.m. because Peter had an existing engagement. Look, the way to register is up there. You do it through Humantrix or whatever it might be called. Once you register, about 15 minutes later, you get sent a code to log on, and you really need to be there. Every councillor, every GM. I'd be very, very surprised if anyone could walk away from an hour with Peter and not learn an awful lot. At some point in your time, you're going to have to engage with lawyers and courts. And it'd be much better to be prepared and to know what's going on than to be shocked like I was on my very first appearance. Look, at the Centre for Rural Local Government, we're a group of practitioners, general managers, mayors, councillors, staff, and an academic or two. And we're just here to help you. That's all we're trying to do. We've realised that the only way things are going to improve for people in the bush is if we help each other. So I really encourage you to get behind it and engage, be there, tell other people about it, and help us to help others. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.